Welcome to the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations, brought to you by the carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, where local business meets local flavor in the heart of the beautiful Desert Foothills region. We're serving up fresh insights, inspiring stories from business owners, experts, and community leaders shaping our vibrant community, including simple strategies to help you grow your business faster. And now, here's your host, President and CEO of the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, Steve Feld.
Well, welcome to another great episode of the Community Brew. Today, we have another great guest for you. We have Mitch Love from Pure Desert Organic Pest Control. Welcome, Mitch.
Thanks, Steve.
Great. Pest control, everyone has their own viewpoint of what pest control is, but tell us a little bit more. What makes you so unique to let them know? And it is a lot different.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are one of only two 100% natural pest control companies in the entire valley. So every product we use, whether it's for scorpion control, bug control, or even rodent control, is 100% botanically derived, no toxic synthetic chemicals whatsoever. So it kills bugs, but it won't harm dogs, it won't harm kids or people. And our rodent products won't harm all the predators and wildlife in the area. So the hawks, the owls, the coyotes, everything is safe.
Great. So that's great up here because people have a lot of dogs. I mean, dogs are it seems like everyone has a dog.
Yep, absolutely.
And kids too?
Yep.
Safe for around the kids?
Yep.
Amazing.
And it's effective. I mean, I wouldn't be in business if it wasn't effective.
Right.
So it works.
And how long have you been in business?
So we opened the company up last October, so just over a year.
Great. I know starting at a company is never easy for anybody. What has been some of the challenges that you've had to overcome to get the company going?
So like any company, getting the word out, letting people know we're around is probably the biggest thing. And then educating people is probably the second biggest because there's a lot of misunderstanding about natural pest control. Everybody thinks, oh, you go online and you see peppermint oil or, any of the, other, I don't know what you call it, like old home remedies that don't work. And they don't realize that the products we use, every single product we use is made by a real pesticide manufacturer. Some of them even have regular lines. And all of them are registered in the state of Arizona. So they are legit products. They're effective products, but they're not, me going out there with a dropper of peppermint oil, putting down,
You're a little bit more effective and it's more science behind it.
Definitely.
Great. I know you've been in part of the chamber. What got you involved in the chamber?
So originally, obviously, it was wanting to meet other business people and, see what I could do to get Pure Desert out there in the community. And it's turned into a lot more. I love being involved. Just became an ambassador. And I just have made so many good friends. And yeah, I mean, probably a good part of my time now is spent with people from the chamber, whether it's at official events or, just hanging out.
Now, have you made some joint ventures, good relationships so you can pass business to other people and they pass it to you?
Oh, absolutely. I've definitely hooked up with a bunch of people. There's people in the chamber who have helped me make videos for online, since that is definitely not my forte. Different marketing ideas that we've done together. So lots of stuff and passing referrals back and forth.
Great. I know you said you've been in business for about a year, but how long have you lived up here? I know that's a little longer.
So we lived here for 22 years. Moved to Arizona in, when was it? 1997. And finished up at ASU, got my MBA, and never left, and moved up to this area about 2002, 2003.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's good to be, you have your business in your community where you live. That kind of makes it a little bit nicer. You probably get to know a lot of the neighbors, a lot of the community members.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that was the plan, kind of grow the business here and then sort of spread outwards. The spreading outward part has happened a little bit quicker than I thought, but it's nice to still have the majority of business here.
Oh, great. And how do you give back to the community? How do you get involved in that?
We do lots of things, lots of volunteering here. Spend lots of times, whether it's, donating services, or donating time. My wife is a special ed school teacher, preschool. So she has a lot of roots in the community as well. So we spend a lot of time volunteering with different nonprofits in the area. I just finished up the Desert Foothills Leadership Academy, which opened my eyes to a lot more going on in the community, which has been awesome. And I highly recommend anybody getting involved in that.
You hear that, everyone? Desert Foothills Leadership Academy.
Do it. So my wife is a school teacher, so she has a lot of ties to the community in that respect. But really, it's just spending as much time as we can doing things for the community, for different organizations. We definitely contribute a lot of money to Harold's and Buffalo Chip. So yeah,
Help their economy out, right?
do what you can do.
And if I'm correct, this is not your first business, right?
So it's my first business, but I was a commercial banker for 25 years. So I made a lot of other people a lot of money over the years. And it got a little boring, to be honest with you, doing 25 years, doing the same thing. And it was just time for a change. So it was a little bit of spur of the moment decision making, but I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't do anything different.
What was one of those things, like if you could look back now, I mean, at starting this business, what would you say to yourself a year ago before you started?
Well, the biggest thing is I should have done this 20 years ago. Seriously, I have worked with so many service companies,
Yeah.
and general contractors and companies like that over the years. And I've walked out of so many of them just kind of shaking my head saying, I could do that. And I just never did because I was so content with what I was doing. But now that I actually, took the opportunity, kind of, just took a deep breath and did it. I mean, it's been amazing.
It's always a challenge, that leap of faith sometimes in yourself.
Oh yeah.
Well, glad you did it. And I know you just mentioned the Leadership Academy. So what inspires you as the leader of your business?
So for me, it's really getting back to the point where we're looking at growing. I guess not back to the point, getting to the point where it's not just me out there in a truck. My goal is to have a company that's able to take care of the valley with a product that is a lot more beneficial than the toxic chemical pesticide that's sprayed by the thousands of gallons every day. So,
Yeah, especially if you have kids, pets.
oh yeah. Yeah, and I mean up by us, I mean there's horse property everywhere. Everybody's got dogs, and
Yeah.
those same people let me know they have children also. So it really is important. The pest control industry, there's a lot of stuff that's said that is kind of half truths and different stuff, but if you look at the ASPCA's list every year, they put out a list of the top 10 toxicity events for dogs every year. And every single year, pesticides and rodenticides are on that list.
Wow.
So if they're as safe as they're claimed to be, how are they on the list?
Right.
I mean, it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
So my goal is to just offer a better, safer product for everybody.
Great. And you also mentioned two different businesses, but I always have to ask, this is the loaded question. What's your favorite hangout, hidden spot you'd recommend to people? It could be on the pathway, it could be hidden.
I mean, so about a year ago, my friends they started teaching me to dance, like two-step. And so we've been spending a whole lot of time at Buffalo Chip and Harold's, which are amazing. There's so many cool places though.
Yeah.
I mean, I just recommend everybody to just take a day on the weekend and start at one end of town and just walk
There you go.
and check everything out. But there's amazing restaurants, amazing stores. You can spend an entire day and not get through,
Oh, nice,
even
plus.
part of it. So
Yeah, but like I always tell people, it's like there's so many places off the main trails.
oh yeah.
It's like if you just go one block in, it's amazing how many great.
Well,
businesses
it's
are
funny you
there.
say that because I've lived here for so long, and now that I'm going in different neighborhoods and going down streets, and I've passed a million times but never
Right.
turned left or right on. Yeah, it is. It's wild what there is, and just like never knew that was there.
It's it's a great community.
It is. It's amazing.
And so let's say someone needs your services, how do they get a hold of you?
So real simple. Phone is 480-202-1898. The website is puredesertorganic.com. Or you can bug Steve at the chamber and he'll be more than happy to give you my information out.
And you can still bug me, but it'll also be in the show notes for those of you watching and listening. We'll have all your information there. So it'd be a nice click right to you as well.
Perfect.
We're going to make it as easy as possible. If you have that need, you need Mitch, get a hold of him.
And if you mention the podcast, if you saw me, we'll do a special. This just popped into my head, but we'll do $100 off the initial service if you mention the podcast, which is better than any of the special deals I've got going on right now. So
Excellent.
make sure you mention it.
I'll put that in the show notes too.
Yeah, do it.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Any final words you'd like to let everyone know about?
No, just, get involved. I mean, I lived here for a long time and I was kind of in my own world, working for another company with an office downtown in Phoenix. But now that I'm up here and spending way more time in the community, meeting more people, it's just such a cool place. Just get out and, join the chamber, go to the meetings, go to the bars, restaurants. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Dive in.
You know me, I'm a big proponent of shop local.
Yep, absolutely.
Because there's so many, it's reinvesting in the community.
100%.
Great, Mitch. Thank you for being our guest today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And folks, if you need any kind of pest control services, you have kids, critters, you want to do it organically, the safe way, make sure, please give Mitch a call. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this episode and many others. Check out all the other great guests that we have had on this podcast. And we'd love to hear your comments. You'd like to hear their comments, right?
The good ones.
The good ones. Give them their pest control nightmare stories.
Yeah, absolutely. See what we can do to help get rid of those.
I think everyone who's owned a home has a pest nightmare story.
Oh, yeah, whether it's scorpions or
desert.
rodents or centipede dropping off of the ceiling into your lap, which happened to my wife.
Yes,
Yep.
everyday things in the desert.
It kind of is.
Make sure you give Mitch a call, like and subscribe. Make sure you give us some comments down there. Please let us know what you're thinking out there and other guests that might be great on this show. I'm Steve Fell from the Chamber with Mitch. We're wishing you and your business much success.
Thanks for joining us on the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, fellow business owners, and community champions. Don't forget to check out our other episodes for more tips, stories, and strategies to help your business grow, all served with a local twist. Until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep brewing success in the desert foothills. The Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce wishes you much success.